You're listening to Mid-Morning in the Cities on Rewind 93.9 WYEC.
Rewind 93.9 WYEC, Mid-Morning in the Cities. I'm Sean Patrick, and very excited to be joined by Taryn Manning from Orange is the New Black. The new season is on Netflix, I think tonight at midnight. Taryn, thank you for joining us.
Is it on at midnight? Wow.
I think so.
Nice to know.
I think it goes live actually tonight at midnight. Because with there's actually a countdown clock on Netflix right now. That's how excited people are about the new season.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it's coming quickly. We're excited.
Let's talk about Pennsatucky, because you've had such an interesting journey with this character. She began as, I don't want to say a villain, but certainly not a character that people were really put off by, and you've managed to turn her into something so unique, a character that if people aren't rooting for her, they at least feel something for her, and that's pretty incredible.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where every season that even though it's like from your perspective and mine as well, like the show goes in sequence, like it's not. You don't know that we've taken 6 months off. Like it's all connected. Every time I go back on, it's like I'm like, how am I gonna like approach this season? How is Taryn like in my soul, my spirit, like, as well as like how am I gonna like shake it up and continue to make her interesting, no matter if the writing lends to that or not. Like it's sort of, maybe it's like it's just a challenge within me, and I just sort of like I really think hard and long and prepare, just how to like approach every season and just really make her a multi-dimensional person, because that's how we are in real life. We're not all one-dimensional, we're not flat. So it's like we go through all these changes in our lives. So I just sort of try to implement that into my character.
It's a fascinating thing as a TV show goes on, because as much as a character might be a creation of a showrunner or even a group of writers, at a certain point that character, it comes to be owned by the actor, and you have to be as much of a steward of this character as the writers are.
I mean, we always throw it back to the writers. I mean, this show is what it is because of the writers. They sit in that room, and they are so prolific and like ahead of the trend, if you will. Like they know like slang words before they even come out. But yeah, you're right. Like and then it's our duty to take that and make it jump off the page. So it's a collaboration. It really, like, even down to the crew. It's like it's all possible because of all the moving parts.
Actress Taryn Manning from Orange is the New Black is our guest today on Mid-Morning in the Cities. The new season debuts tonight at midnight on Netflix, and we'll continue this conversation after this. Mid-Morning in the Cities presented by Curves Davenport on Rewind 93.9.
You're listening to Mid-Morning in the Cities on Rewind 93.9 WYEC.
We're talking with actress Taryn Manning today on Mid-Morning in the Cities. Orange is the New Black, debuting Friday, and the new season 4. What can you tell us about what's coming up this season, obviously without spoilers?
Yeah, without spoilers, because it's just moments away. The new season is, I always like to say it's like mass confusion. We like dabble into the overcrowding of the prison system, which lends to a lot of frustration and sort of like a lot of new faces and as an actor and as Taryn, like it's like, oh my God, there's like so many new people around. But that's the way it is. It's unpredictable. Like you could even be transferred at any time. So you can never really get too comfortable in prison. You really don't want to have to go back if you can get out. It's really not a fun place to be. And that's the thing is, we hope that our show doesn't sensationalize prison at all, because it's not meant to. It is an entertainment-based show, but at the same time, prison is like really not a place that anybody should want to be.
Would you have ever imagined a show like this would catch on as it has?
I honestly didn't. I have to say, I had no idea that it would become this big of a show. And you have to wonder, why?
It is
I think
something
it's all the nudity.
it's become a pop phenomenon, and it's one of the more unique ones because it's set in a prison.
I know, right? And it's definitely not about beauty. It's not because everybody wants to wear like our shoes.
We're talking with actress.
Which I think is cool. Like it's just oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you're fine.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I think that's what's cool about it is like it's sort of the great equalizer. Like we're all in the same outfits, and we're really just set apart by our personalities.
You know her as Pennsatucky on Orange is the New Black. Taryn Manning is our guest today on Mid Morning in the Cities. We'll continue this conversation after this and wrap things up. You're listening to Mid Morning in the Cities, presented by Curves Davenport on Rewind 93.9.
You're listening to Mid Morning in the Cities on Rewind 93.9 WYEC.
We're talking with actress Taryn Manning today on Mid Morning in the Cities. The new season of Orange is the New Black is starting on Friday the 17th, well, tomorrow, or tonight, really. And the fans are so excited about this, but you've got so much more going on. You've got another movie coming up, and of course you've got music going on as well.
Yeah, I have all that going on. It's cool. I mean, once I get started back with Orange, that sort of like goes out the window, and my focus becomes Orange. But yeah, there's a lot of other things I enjoy doing.
What was it?
Acting's cool. It's fun. But yeah.
What is it about music that appealed to you? Because you started in music first, right?
I did, yeah. Well, yeah, so I had a band with my brother since I was 16. I don't know what it is about music. I love it. It's like the biggest heartbreak on the planet, but I think that's what love does. It's wonderful. It breaks your heart. I've tried to like walk away from the music career. I mean, I don't even know if you could call it a career, but it's like something I love to do. I continue to write music, but I realize that it doesn't matter if anybody hears it or not. It's just a part of who I am. So it's probably something I'll do till the day I die.
Well, Taryn Manning, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. And, of course, everybody's looking forward to the new season of Orange is the New Black. It'll be on Netflix in just hours from now.
Thank you so much for having me, and thanks for the support.
If you missed any part of this conversation with Taryn Manning, one of the stars of Orange is the New Black, debuting tonight at midnight on Netflix, you'll be able to catch it online in a few moments in our Mid Morning in the Cities podcast at QuadCityDailyNews.com. QuadCityDailyNews.com is powered by local radio. Mid Morning in the Cities is presented by Curves Davenport on Rewind 93.9.